Hey gamers, one more question about rules and then I'll move on to something else. You know, I was thinking when I played TI4, one of my favorite games ever, I was playing by the old TI3 rules. When I got the new game in, I looked at the new stuff. I didn't think they had changed how you score or how many cards you could get or other little rules. I thought the version was the same. Now, shame on me. It was definitely a different version, and I didn't know. And I had forced my crew to play by old TI3 rules for a couple of games until my my cousin's kids bought the game, read it, and went, Uncle Matt, this is not right. And he showed me. I was like, oh. And then we started changing and playing it the right way by the new version. And it's funny because now they go around telling everyone, yeah, Uncle Matt never reads the rule book. Dude, one game you've only played with me. But I hear they say that a lot. He never reads the rule book. Oh, whatever. It was a different version. But do you check on stuff like that, on new versions? I should have. The only other time I saw that happen, because it's quite common to change some of the ground rules when a different version of the game comes out. For example, talking about an old game, Mr. President by 3M Games. I reviewed it, and then Norm reviewed on Board Game Museum the same exact game, but he got one of the rules wrong. And I was like, Norm, and I called him. I said, dude, you got one of the rules wrong. You can't do that. He went, yeah, you can't. It says so in the rule book. I said, where? And then we looked at our rule books. They were different. My rule was I had a 1967 version, he had a 1969 version, and like 2 years they reprinted the exact same game but tweaked one of the rules. I was like, shut up. Back in the late 60s they were tweaking rules. Little small rules revisions, or maybe it was 72, I can't remember. Anyway, we were just like 2 years off. But it was early 70s maybe. But either way though, different versions come out and sometimes the rules change. Do you notice them? Do you make note of them? Or are you like me and is very forgetful? And I mean, nowadays I don't get I got a few newer versions of games and I'm trying to be more conscious, but the past few times I've played with newer versions, I have never reread them. And of course it comes back to, usually it doesn't come back to bite me, but on Twilight Imperium I was embarrassed. I was like, yeah, I didn't read the other, I just assumed. Do you do that, or is it just me? I guess that's what I want to know on rules revision. And let me ask you this other bonus question here. Do you not like the rules revision and convert back? Give me an example of a game maybe you've done that for too. I haven't done that with any of my games, but I wonder if you have. And I'll see you next time with another video.